Back to Leapscholar. Welcome to Leapscholar. How did you find us? Hi, Subramanya. Hello, Ria. Hi, Sayed. Okay, so you are Deepshika. I'll try to remember Odyssey Motors that you are Deepshika. Nice. Rishabh, 23rd is your speaking. Okay, we are doing speaking today. And you can already see we are covering storytelling. Okay, yeah, great. Cool. Thank you for informing me. We would be looking at storytelling tips for part 2, especially for part 2, because that is needed for IELTS. Yes. How are you all? And when is your exam? Anybody has their exam nearby? So somebody did tell me that their exam 4th June is quite close. 25th, Kusampreet, high care activity video. Good to see you once again and welcome to this class. And YouTubers also, I'd like to welcome you in the session today. We are looking at, we'll be taking one question, the recent topic which one of my students reported me. Although, acha, no worries, Rohan, you will know about it maybe 2 to 3 days before. It doesn't matter. What matters is you continue to practice and you know closer to the date of your LRW, you will have that. Yeah. Okay. So you will have the date. You will receive a notification from their side and you will be notified of that. Yeah, July. Good evening, Amit. Hi, Rishabh. Today, Rishabh received the confirmation. Okay, wonderful. The venue, the time and everything. Great. So many of us know when is our test and some of us do not know when is our test date. Irrespective, let's understand the basics of part 2. And I want to welcome all of you to the class at Leapscholar. I am Deeksha Kapoor Khanna and I would be sharing some tips for your this thing. And today, for that matter, I've got the recent topic. Yeah, I was talking about the topic. This topic was reported to me 2 days before, 2 days from today, about from one of the students who had recently taken the test in Chandigarh. And he told me that this was his topic. This was his topic. I prepared something, of course, but that is not something you don't know. But I want to remind you of practicing this way, the way we are doing today. It's like a storytelling. Hi, Siddharth. 6 a.m. batch. Wow. 6 a.m. batch. Oh, I've stopped taking batches in AM. Now I only take batches in the PM. Hi, Sheetal. UK in September intake. Hi, Bhurvika. Kuldeep. Hi, tell me, what should I tell you? What is it that you want to know? Kuldeep, I do not see your question. Okay. Give you the chance to speak, but nobody is getting the chance to speak today. It's gonna be one-sided, but if you want the chance to speak, I have a batch for you, which I will talk about a bit later. This topic is not a new topic. Hi, Shilpa. It's not a new topic. If you go through the list of 150 topics, 150, if you go through the list of 150 topics, part 2 available on any website, and we also have them published, we keep changing the list basis a student reporting to us that this question was asked. So we keep changing that list. We keep revising our 150 topics because they also keep changing. However, hi Shalaja. However, some of the topics remain consistent. So this topic is quite common. We are going to talk about your favorite childhood toy and let's see how we can make a story around it. Kusampreet, you may have a question, but we'll have to wait. When I move to the part of this class, the master class, when I talk about my upcoming batch, then you can ask me questions. So please hold on to all your questions until then. For next 10 minutes, we are strictly going to be understanding. You are going to see my style of teaching, and you are then going to tell me, do you like it? Are you enjoying? So more than enjoyment, it has to be informative. So in this half an hour session today, I'm going to make it the most informative time of your day from my side, from Leapscholar's side, and you have rest of the time to yourself to read something, to add on vocabulary, to learn a new grammar concept. Have we been doing that? Have we been doing that? Have we been doing that? I've been asking you. Are we doing that? Same here. I'm glad to have you, Sharja. Hi, Tera Sidhu. So have we been doing that? Are we learning one grammar concept every day? We want 9 bands. Yes. So we want 9 bands in our speaking. And I'll tell you, it is not difficult at all. Indian test takers can score a 9 in their speaking. Abu Zafar, hi, Burvika, acha. For September intake, when should we give exam is wrong English. When should we take exam? Hi, hello. Aspiring for 8777. Shilpa, wonderful. Welcome to this session, and you can aspire for 8888. So aspire for 888. 8777 is what you need. That's the bare minimum. Aspire. You can aspire more. Anna? Yes, right. So your favorite childhood toy. This is the topic, and there are some cues. Hi, Javnika from my batch. There are some cues given to us. Yeah. Have you seen those bullet points? Have you seen those bullet points? Yes. Part 2 question always has bullet points. Yeah. Great. Great. So let's have 3 bullet points here. Okay. It doesn't matter in what order you answer them, but it's a good practice to answer these bullet points in your answer. Yes. Okay. We will look at the bullet points later, but I have a strategy for you for storytelling. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll answer that, Rupinder. I'll answer that. It is grammatically incorrect, but I'm here to tell you. Yes, right. Thank you so much for spotting it. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate your efforts. Yes. So I have this for you here. No. Yes. See here. Storytelling. Sabse pehle, the first thing to do is think of a toy. Quickly think of a childhood toy and what strikes your mind. Think of a childhood toy and what strikes your mind. Imagine kitchen set, a doll. Please use, okay, stop it. I need an article. I need everybody who has written the answer already. I need an article along that. So it's not a doll, it's a doll or a set of dolls or many dolls. If you say remote control car, it is a remote control car. Very good. Well done. A Barbie doll, a remote control car, a plush toy. So I am making a list of some answers that you are sending me. A Barbie doll, a plush toy. Yes. Plush toy, like a soft toy, you know, they have very, very soft skin, those toys. A dancing doll, a kitchen set. It could be Rubik's Cube. It could be an electronic car. Can I have a toy which starts with an electronic car? The remote control car. Arun, not the remote control car, but a remote control car. Yes. And you will add the later on when you start talking about the particular car which you had, which looked like a Mercedes Benz then, and which would run on batteries. Yeah, right. A gun. Jashanpreet, my God, a gun. Are you talking about a water gun? Yeah. And what would happen if you play with that gun? Yes, a gun, Ravindra. A train, not a water gun, ma'am. Come on. All right. Educational toy, Rupinder Kaur. A set of, Rupinder Kaur. Write it again. A set of cardboard. Why am I scoring an 8 band? Why am I scoring a 7 band? Why not 9? You are missing out on articles. And that is wrong English. The first thing you are learning today is the importance of articles whenever you speak a noun. So, you know, you use it very nice. See how better, how refined your sentences are coming out. Your answers are a puzzle, a Scrabble. Yes, a JCB. Okay. JCB vehicle, right? Right. Plush toy you can talk about. Now let's talk about, three things I want to talk about here is start an aeroplane. Very good. Hi, past. Let's start with the past tense. Let's then come to the present, and then we will go into the future. So I have some interesting sentences for you. Yeah. When you are talking in the past tense, so first of all, we'll start by I'd like to talk about. What is this called? What is this called? Can you see this? You want me to zoom in a little? I can do that. Very nice. Favorite or best? Possible because you already late. Kitchen sets. Kitchen sets or kitchen set. Our kitchen set. I would, yes, but what is it called? I don't want to say I would like to say I'd, which shows that I am very comfortable with contractions. So slowly and slowly you are developing the understanding. Imagine 10 minutes. You learned two concepts and now everybody's writing an article. See, Rishabh has an exam very soon. A toy tank. Wow, a pair of, wow, I love it. Guys, you are amazing. You are helping, you are really making that effort of, okay, I am understanding and I am applying it. I am applying it to the English language. So the use of articles and the importance of articles. Two things, I'm going to jot down here whatever we're learning today. One is articles, yes, and the other is contraction. So I would, written as I'd, means you are implying in your language, in your linguistic skills, that I'm very comfortable with English language. You're very comfortable. Yeah, you are very comfortable with the dialect. You're comfortable with the contractions. All right. So that's articles. And the other thing that we're learning is contraction. So I want sentences here in the chat box wherein you are using contractions. I'd like to talk about a doll made of wood. Kor olak. It's made of wood. Or you can say, I'd like to talk about a wooden doll, which was gifted to me, which was presented to me on my 3rd birthday. Very nice, Kushi. I'd like to talk about my favorite childhood toy, which was given by my parents to me on my 5th birthday. It was a wooden snake. Wow. That reminds me of a wooden snake even I had in my childhood days. Wow. Okay, let's deep dive into more such sentences. But before that, do you think this is an informative session? A yes or a no? Do you think this is an informative session? Do you think we are brainstorming with each other? And if you did not know how to start, this is how you start. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. No. Who's writing no? Okay, Kedarnath. Can you make it informative in that case? I'd be glad. I'd be so glad to see possessive about my doll, and I did not let anyone touch it. Very nice, Sandeep. Highly agree. Thank you, Neha, and everybody who appreciate this. And I'll quickly take just 30 seconds and talk about this batch that I'm coming with this coming Wednesday. Yeah. And I'd like to invite you into this batch. I really like you to experience more understanding, more information, doing articles every day, speaking like this every day. So in this premium batch, it is for 4 weeks. We are going to start with speaking, then we are going to do reading. So I am starting this batch in the morning, 8:30 in the morning. How many of you are comfortable in the morning batch? I'll go back to the topic. This is not for 4:38. This is a batch which will cost you somewhere around 700. Are you comfortable in the morning? How many of you are comfortable in the morning? Already joined Shalabha? Very nice. This will also reflect on the website. So I am just informing you that if you want to take a batch in the morning, yeah, see, this is already a morning batch. This is the same time when you have to leave for your office, or students would be going to their colleges, because now the pandemic has reduced a little. So yes, Reet. Acha. 1 second, Mohammed. I said that I will take these questions when I'm talking about my upcoming batch. So the strength is anyway going to be less. When the strength is lesser, it's a common link. When the strength is lesser, so people who are interested in talking, like Abhi right now also in my YouTube. Hi, YouTubers. Hello, Tanya. A soft toy. Tanya, you can also say a plush toy. Yeah. Yes. So anyway, this time is not preferred by a lot of people. And so if this is interesting, if this is the time that you are looking for, that I want to study in the morning, and then you are done for the rest of the day, so you go for it. We are going to have such interesting sessions for 4 weeks. You're going to be with me, and we're going to take about thank you, Dilpreet. We are going to take about 4 to 5 such speaking topics recent. If it is about speaking, the ones who already have their exams, you are a bit late, but the ones who have their exams coming in the month of June, I think this is really an opportunity for you to, I'll go back to the topic. Of course, my aim today in the session is that today you learn storytelling. And if you have a topic wherein you are not able to do the storytelling, before you take my batch, I will give you one more opportunity to understand the goodness of the batch and how I am going to help you. You can connect with me on Telegram. Tell me the topic that, ma'am, I found out this topic was in the list of 150 topics as you asked us to explore. And to be honest, you can say, to be honest, I have no clue how to start, what content to add and how to finish. I'll answer all of those on Telegram. You can find me on Telegram by my name, Deeksha Kapoor. Yes, you will be able to recognize me at my, with my display image. Yes. Yeah. Yes, Varsha. Hi, Tanya. Activity. So 28 May is very close. Jasleen Kaur. You can just connect with me if you have any questions. I can help you. All right. I am now going back. So this 4 weeks batch does not just have classes Monday to Friday, 20 classes, but we also give you extra speaking club. Here it is. So extra speaking clubs are extra classes outside batch, which you can join, those classes depending on your available time slot and preferred time slot, which you can join when you have your speaking test very, very close. So I don't want anybody to leave. I don't want you guys to leave. I'm going back to talking about the soft toy. And in the meantime, think and let me know how many of you are registering. Yes. Oh, Vishant, storytelling for selling course. Oh, what we are doing already, Vishant. Yes, and everybody does that. Every day, trust me, you are selling something or the other. You may be even selling an idea. If you are convincing somebody to believe in you, you are selling that idea. You may end up selling it nicely, or you may end up not selling it. Yes. So Vishant, it's a very part of our life. Yes. Deepshika, Telegram link, Kushi, I don't have a Telegram link. I am not that tech savvy. But if you just type my name in the search, Deeksha Kapoor, Deeksha with double E and Kapoor with double O, like a poor, you will find me there. All right, let's start with the past tense. So Kushi and somebody had written it so well. It was given to me by my parents on my 5th birthday. Yeah. And I was gravitated. This sentence I have brought for you. I was gravitated to mostly. Yes, Leapscholar. Yes. Deeksha Kapoor. Yes. Gravitated. Matlab you were attracted. You can add that sentence. I was gravitated. Can somebody tell me what kind of grammar is this? I was gravitated. And I have already started receiving messages on Telegram. Hi, Jazz. Hi, Rajiv. Hello, Amit Kumar. Hi. So you really think it's worth giving my batch a try? You really think so? It is 700 something. Can somebody do this calculation for me? 700 divided by 20. Not 20. It's more than 20 hours because it's 1.5 hours. It's 1.5 hours And if you use my link and if you use my code DKLive20, 35, that's it for one day. You are literally $7.99. Yes, $7.99. You're paying 35 to 40 rupees for one class. Isn't that cheap? And it's not expensive at all. We are covering all the 4 modules. People who are thinking of taking their exam in in June. This is the perfect batch for you. 8:30 to 10. Thank you, Dilpreet. Okay, I was gravitated. Can somebody complete the sentence in the chat box? And what grammar is this? What grammar is this? I was gravitated to mostly. Quickly tell me, what is this grammar sentence? And I'm sure many of you know. Yeah, what grammar is this? Rohan, your exam is very close. What grammar is this? Rohan, Roshan, who was that? My exam. This is not past continuous. This is not past simple. Gauri, the timing of the batch is 8:30 a.m. to 10. It's 1.5 hours. Yeah, so it's more than 20 hours for 4 weeks. Yeah, so it's 8:30 a.m. This will have a lesser strength for sure, and you can get one-to-one attention because 8:30 a.m. is sort of the time that you are busy with your whole household chores. You may be running for your, dropping your kids to the school or for your college or for school. So I am not expecting a huge strength here. Just wanted to inform you, the ones whose wavelength match with me, that, okay, yes, she's the one, she will help us. Because see, the way I am deep diving into concept, first we learned the use of articles and you started writing a and the. And then the second is contractions. We will use maximum contraction. I couldn't understand why something happened. I was gravitated. What grammar is this, guys? Nobody. Past perfect. No. Jigruksha is correct. It is passive. Jigruksha Kurat. It is passive. Arjun, adjective. Not at all. Gauri, okay. Madam, I have a job at 8. I know you will get the recordings, but nothing like a live session, Jyoti Avari. Nothing like a live session. Past perfect. Not really. Past participle, Kavya. Rix, hello. I was gravitated to the doll's color. Acha, yahan pe, in this sentence, I'm really aiming at telling you what kind of toys were you gravitated at. What kind of toys were most attractive? For me, it was plush toys. For you, it could be puzzles. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Passive hai ye. Yes. Yes, Javnika, it's a 4 weeks batch. So you may be in my premium 1 week, or you may be in my IELTS 10, but this time it is 4 weeks and a different content altogether. We are not repeating any content in this batch. This is not the same content that you may have done before. I was gravitated, okay. I was gravitated to mostly blocks. I myself was gravitated to blocks. You may be gravitated to electronic toys, yeah, puzzles. अच्छा वो होते ना वो जो stress busters वाले toys होते, there are those toys, they're like really like stress buster. So Rubik's cube is like a puzzle. So if you have already talked about puzzle, you can say, for example, Rubik's cube was my favorite, and you can add my father or my mother or my sibling or an aunt, a neighbor, or my teacher gifted me Rubik's cube at a very young age, and I could solve that in 15 minutes or in 10 minutes. You can keep building that story. Yeah, we are building on a story. So I was gravitated. So whatever you said before, so for example, you said, I was given this electronic car on my birthday, and I was really gravitated to, or mostly, or you can say oftentimes. I love this word. How many times do you use the word oftentimes? Yes. Do you want to replace the word mostly with oftentimes? So the third grammar we learned today was passives. In a span of what, 15 minutes? Yeah. Oftentimes. I was oftentimes gravitated to electronic toys or puzzles or blocks. I used to love stacking blocks on the top of each other to make it a to make it a tower. Very nice. I was gravitated. Bharti, Sushila was gravitated towards the eyes of my doll. They were blue in color. Very nice. Oftentimes, Gargi is one word. Often, what is often, Gargi? What is often? Let's understand. Every time you don't need somebody spoon feeding you, you will understand, I'm sure. Often means often, frequently, usually, Simran. Yes. So oftentimes is a good word. So if you're not using this word, I have added one new word today, and I am most elated. If this is a new word for you in a free masterclass, imagine what we are learning in a course. When you are with me in the course, in the reading section, imagine we will be solving live questions. In the writing section, we would be taking questions and we would be brainstorming ideas. And in the listening also, we would be looking at tips. When I was a child, Ranjot Singh, we talked about articles. And the third thing we talked about was passives. Yeah, I was gravitated. So now if you don't know, if this was a new thing for you, then you have to start practicing. I could understand what Mohan Rathod is writing. Oftentimes, I played with this toy. When I came, very good, Dilpreet, very good. So your wavelength is matching with mine. You are, and many like Dilpreet who are making sentences, making effort to frame sentences. And now what I'm going to do is, today you are going to frame most of the sentences. Pura evening, the rest of the day, you are going to frame sentences with oftentimes. So on your WhatsApp, write a sentence with oftentimes. On your Telegram, write a sentence with oftentimes. Yes. Try to use such sentences and such words that you learn new. Okay, while my parents were busy at work, so we are still storytelling in the past. This is adding on to storytelling. So when would you like to play with this toy? So Dilpreet said when she would come back from her school. I used to play with this toy every day after coming back from school or when my parents were busy at work. So yahan pe I am using while. I'm using a connector. You can use connectors like while, although, however, additionally, moreover, yes, oftentimes I used alvarez. It's not used, it's used. My parents having busy schedules. My parents were hard at work. My parents wouldn't give me a lot of time because they were both working. My father was a teacher in a government school, and my mother used to work as a researcher with Delhi University. Yeah, yes. So adding on to a story, building a story. So we started with a gift. Then what was it? What was it like? If you talk about a block, what was it? So after all the blocks are attached, it would become a big train. Yes. Or was it a Mercedes car? Yes. And it used to have some buttons, and the buttons will play music. I used to dance on those. I used to jump and dance, something like that. So you're adding on to the story. Henna? Did you keep that toy in a drawer, your almirah? Yes. And you would not let anybody touch it? Yes. Gravitated, Kuji, attracted. What is gravity? What is the force of gravity? Attraction. Gravitated is attracted. Although my parents were busy with their work schedule, they never forgot my birthdays. Very nice. And they gifted me. Priya, you have written forget. They never forget my birthdays. Okay, this is present. So from past, you come to present. Dash toy helped me explore. So whatever toy you're talking about, is it block? Is it puzzle? Is it a soft toy? Is it a board game? Yeah, you can talk about a board game. Yeah. Helped me explore science, math, technology, physics. You know, when you stack cards on top of each other and the cards fall, what is it? It's science, it's physics. So it helped me explore technology, strategy. When you are doing the puzzle, it's pattern, shapes, yeah. So whenever I was feeling bored, Koralak, very good sentence, very good sentence. This is past continuous. And see, I am again deep diving, although I'm supposed to be again telling you, informing you before you guys say bye to me. I would like to again, for one time, would like to inform you. Hi, Tanya, past perfect. Huh? Kaun sa past perfect hai, Tanya? Which one is it? About my batch. It's in the morning. Please listen very carefully. I know you have learned a lot. I know it, and you would, for that sake, of 438 Verinder is a 1 week batch. I am talking about 7999, yeah, which is a 4 weeks batch. So 1 week batch, you can also check on the website. Let me show you if there are any 1 week batches here. Let's see. So these are the recent batches and the upcoming batches that you will see for these are all 1 week batches. This is 1 week. This is 1 week by Swati ma'am. 1 week reading by Diksha Mehta ma'am. Then this is 1 week listening and speaking by Veronica ma'am. Shubhangi ma'am is taking 4 weeks. This is also 1 week by Neha ma'am. Yes, and mine certainly. Now you know how I teach. Now you know how I teach and how I have been teaching, how I'm really enjoying this interaction with you all. I'm fixing your grammar. Thank you, Kedarnath. Yeah, if you're really looking at taking your test, please do. For what you'll have to pay. Yes, Leapscholar, you're right. 1 month communication skills. Mohan, these batches are IELTS. So I really cannot talk about communication because they are separate batches. Leapscholar is not into communication skills as of now, because we talk about the strategies of IELTS in reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Yeah. Hi, Tanya. Okay, you took your message. Amit, chocolate don't like. What do you mean by that? Chocolate don't like. Hi, Pranav. Hello, welcome back. Would love to join this batch. Yes, 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 which might be a hindrance. Recordings will be useful. Recordings are always useful. Recordings are just like you're watching, but nothing like read care. So would you like to go for the batch? If you really like my way of teaching and if you have learned even one new thing with me, would you like to go for the batch? Do you think that this half an hour has been useful, beneficial, and lucrative? Would you like to please think that how it is going to be in the batch with me every day, 8:30 to 10? Yes, Deepshika, please ready sentences. Gargi Sabla, I didn't get your question. I didn't get your sentence. Yeah. Yes, Javnika, I am sure you've already enrolled. Yes. Use idioms. Acha. So, Olak, we have to use idioms. So, for example, for idioms, you have to learn them. You really need to learn some idioms. They would not be normal, but you have to learn them. For example, today I learned an idiom. I'm just giving you an example. I did not learn it, but I know it. Green with envy. I will go, or I would be green with envy. Green with envy means to be jealous. It's an idiom, to be jealous. So whenever I saw a kid with a fancy toy, because my parents could not afford expensive toys, I belonged to middle class family. So whenever I saw a classmate of mine with a fancy toy, a flashy toy, or a doll, I would go green. I would go green with envy. I would be super jealous. Yeah. So, Koralak, you don't have to, you will have to learn idioms. She was green with envy when she saw my, I love the sentence. Yes. See, so you have to learn and you have to make sentences. 2 things. So, for example, today you learned a new sentence. I was gravitated. Gravitated means attracted. So now you use gravitated wherever you are attracted. So I am gravitated to Christopher Nolan's movies. I really love his movies. I love his work. Yeah. So I'm gravitated to his movies. Yeah. I am generally gravitated to cotton clothes. Yeah. I'm really attracted to them. Yeah. or gravitated to food. Yeah, my mouth would water, especially when I see chicken and fish. And although I don't eat, I'm just framing sentences. So I am just framing sentences. I'm a vegetarian, but I'm framing sentences which has chicken and mutton, means I'm storytelling. How would you not know that I eat butter chicken or I don't eat butter chicken, even if I know it's butter chicken? Yes, and I know people in Delhi or Punjab love to eat tandoori chicken. What am I doing? What am I doing right now? I am framing story. I am actually framing the story. Every evening I go to a Gurudwara. How do you know that I go or I don't go? Do you know it? Is it written on my passport? Is it written on my face? Yeah. How can you figure out I'm lying or I am being honest? No, of course not. Because I am framing the story, and that is what is needed in the IELTS exam. Frame a story. Do you know I never had a Mercedes toy car in my childhood? Never. My parents did not even know Mercedes existed 35 years ago. They did not know that. But I'm saying that my favorite toy was Mercedes electronic car. Uske doors aise khulte the, and uska color and the name plate. Oh my God, on the name plate, my surname was written Kapoor. They did not know that it existed then. But what am I doing? I am framing a story. Yeah? Yes. And that is what you have to do in IELTS. You have to frame a story. Past tense, come to the present. See, I have a treasure box where I have kept all my toys. Do you have a treasure box? Do I have a treasure? We know how messy our rooms are. You know how messy your drawers are, how messy your cupboards are, and all the toys are thrown inside it. But you are saying that I have a treasure box where I keep nicely all my toys. You are framing a story. Yes. You could say I have a toy room in the attic of my home. Who knows, you don't have an attic or you have an attic in the home. I never had an attic, but I'll still say that because it's my general knowledge, which I'm adding in my answer. And I want to give vocabulary. I want to give grammar and frame a story. I want to be a storyteller. All these children's writers, Roald Dahl, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Harry Potter, this is all imaginary. Let your imaginations go wild. Yeah. Let your imaginations go wild. I cannot see anybody's chat. One second. And even if you're typing something, yeah. If you speak line examination, obviously your desires go, yes, Dilpreet, I will score a desired band because, again, I will say I am not a criminal in a court that I have to be honest. I'm just taking a language test, and it doesn't matter whether I played with a Mercedes Benz or I played with a doll. Jiske haath nahi the, jiske it was Annabelle. Who knows what? But what am I doing right now is trying to frame a story. And Mercedes-Benz will take me to electronic toys and motor skills. I will talk about. I would talk about my childhood days when I was not given. I would talk about, did you know that my parents were not working? My father was a businessman and my mother was a homemaker. But what did I say? Do you remember what I said about my parents? I was narrating the story that my parents were busy and they gave me loads of toys. My father was a teacher in the government school and my mother was a researcher. No, they are not. Yeah. Now they are both at home because my mother has always been. So what are we doing? We are just telling stories. And that is what you must do. Hi, Vikas Khanna. Are you the chef? Because I am a foodie and I see food everywhere. In the chat box also. Yeah. And that is why, no, you're an advocate. Wow, I love how you have written, no, an advocate. A general English writer would say advocate. But I love how you've written know and advocate. I think in the class today, you have learned the importance of articles, passives, contractions. And the most important thing we've learned today is the art of anybody? The art of? No? Yes, Hemant, thank you so much. Storytelling, yes. Making up a story, absolutely. That's great. Thanks a lot, everyone. I had a wonderful session with you all. Once again, before I say bye, this is my batch. And yes, to learn more, because it does not end here. This is the beginning. If you are here for the first time, hi, Vasim. Yeah, Pranav. If you are here for the first time and you did not know, oh, wow, Diksha Kapoor ma'am has a batch. And if you have enjoyed this, if you have learned something, if you were ready with your notepad and your pencil and you wrote down something, you know, the batch to be chosen by you, 8:30 to 10 in the morning. Yes, 8:30 to 10 in the morning, 1.5 hours, 4 weeks. We are covering all the modules. Yes, you will be with me. Yes, you can watch the recording. All the recordings of the classes will also be available to you. So let me know how many of you have enrolled now during the session. I am gregarious. Thank you, Tarang. Yes, I certainly am. It doesn't matter. Give my IELTS. No, I'm planning to take my IELTS. Improve it. That's grammatically incorrect. By using various phrases. Yes, Bharti. You are sad that you joined late. Akshi, I think you missed a lot. But you can catch the entire video. Yeah. Art of framing story. Yes, Arshdeep. Yes, Neha. Yes, Priya. Yes, Vidhi. Whatever you're not getting ideas. Hemant, we're going to practice storytelling. You have to frame a story, but you have heard of it now. Hemant, you may have heard of it from somewhere else. So that is the art of storytelling. Once again, before I leave, here is my batch. Please go for it. We would be doing, there is so much more. If you think you have learned something in half an hour today, imagine this is the link. Click on the link. The moment you click on the link, you need to register. You need to log in with your phone number. Yes, and an OTP you will receive on your phone device. Yes. And then you can go for the link, make the payment, and let me know how many of you have joined right now. Madam, you should take a test and provide free PM. Aha, okay. Not at all. I have taken a test in 2012 already. Yeah, I'm planning to take one more now, and let's see when. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Free classes. Why free? Nothing should come for free. You know, uski value nahi hoti, Tarang. Do you agree with me? There is no value if something is free. Do you agree with me? How many of you agree with me? There is only value when you have paid. My pics look different than it did. Oh, the pics must be filtered. Which one is better, Chavi? I'm just kidding. Shailaja, you agree? No value if you don't pay. If you are not paying for the classes, you may want to join. You don't want to join. But if you pay, you will not miss a single session. Or utna hi nahi. I have to add something here. Law of success. Yes, first law of success. Utna hi nahi, you will also ping me on Telegram because I've paid this teacher. Abhi main inko thoda sa tang karungi. I'm going to bother her a little. Yeah. And then you ping me on Telegram. You share photographs. Ma'am, what is the correct answer of this? And then you expect a response. That is because you have paid and you get the response from me. Yes, it is somewhere. Khushi, kahin na kahin, basic, truly. Dilpreet also paid for Drona's teachings. Ha, see, Eklavya paid for Drona's teaching. Yes, Eklavya paid, and that is when there is a value. And what are you paying? 75 rupees every day. Why are you sharing your number with me? Yes, I'm on Instagram by my name, Deeks, DWKS. Maybe you can find me or ping me. I'll let you know. I'm not very, what do you say, frequent on my Insta, Facebook, and all of that. So many poor guys here must need to give some free classes. No Jagvi. No, nothing should be free of cost. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing should be free of cost. You must feel the value. Anyway, on that note, because you all agreed with me, and I'm so glad to have this Saturday evening session with you all. Bye. Take care. See you all. See you later, alligator, or in a while. I'll see you in a while. I'll see you in a while, crocodile, on Wednesday. I'll see you all Wednesday when this batch is starting. Bye, Javnika. Thank you so much for staying with me from the beginning until the end. Javnika is one of those. Dilpreet is one of those. Shalabha is one of those. Yes, people who have stayed till now. Thank you so much, everyone. Please click on the link and register for the classes. And we are starting Wednesday. Thank you so much for believing in me, giving me a try. This is one-time payment and you are done with your IELTS. One-time payment and you're done with your IELTS. I guarantee that. I certainly do. You know, it takes two to tango. Do you agree with me? It takes two to tango. So two people to clap. So one is me, I'm here, and the other one is you. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your weekend. Bye. Take care.